Hello you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mosumoluwa Adeleke. Today is a beautiful sunny Sunday. Nigeria is now hot and sunny, but it's a beautiful Sunday. And then somebody reminded me to do the English version of the story time I made on how I was thrown out of the library. I had promised in the Yoruba version that I was going to do an English version since I was lazy to find a way to translate my words into English. I actually did a video about maybe 2 years, I'm sorry, I said 2 years, sorry, about 2 weeks ago, but unfortunately last 2 weeks Saturday I had to wipe my memory card, so the video went to white and I had not even edited it, talk less of uploading it. I was waiting to have enough funds to be able to upload it, but unfortunately it went just like that, so I have to redo this. And I'm even loving my outfit. Shout out to Mrs. Julia for giving me this lovely skirt. It's such a beautiful gift. And shout out to the person who gave me the push to make this video today once and for all. So I'm going to be talking about how I got thrown out of the library. If you want to watch the Yoruba version, the link I will try to remember to leave it in the description box below. And for those of you that you've watched the Yoruba version, but if you have friends that have not watched are finding it difficult to understand the Yoruba, please let them know that the English version is now out. They should come and watch my video, I beg. So thank you very much. So one day I went to the library and I got there, and the thing is, the library is, I went to there's a part in the library that they put past project work or past thesis or past dissertation works done by our seniors. So we that are coming behind, we use them as a guide. So I took project works that were related to the project topic I was working on, and then I had this corner. I used to keep them in the library every time I wanted to leave the library. So whenever I come to the library, I go to that corner again to take them, which was not the best decision. I agreed I was wrong, but I just did that to make it easy for me, because the place where I was putting it was making it difficult for other students to find it for their own use, I guess, because they could have gone to that corner as well. It's not as if it was a totally hidden corner that was not approachable, or that was not accessible to anyone. So I agree that I may have been quite wrong, and I apologize for that. So when I went to the corner, there was a man sitting in the library. We named him Mr. A. So Mr. A was sitting in the library and he saw me bringing out the project work from that corner, and then he was like, oh, don't do that again, return it back to the shelves as we arranged them. He was a librarian, so he is a librarian. So I was like, okay. So I didn't know that my laptop had become a television. When they say a laptop has become a television, it means that the battery is bad and it works only with light, just like a television. So it has no battery retention capacity to work for you when they take light. You can't use your laptop without light. So I didn't know, so I continued doing my work and I did not save the work, thinking that even if they take light, there'll still be battery retention enough for me to continue my work here. So they took the light suddenly. If you are in Nigeria, we don't always have 24/7 electricity, so they took the light, and then unfortunately my work did not save and the laptop just went off. And so maybe not labor in vain, but that day I labored in vain, because all the work I had done just went down the drain, down like this. The drain just went. So I became unsettled when that happened. So I ran to a business center where I guess they'll switch on their gen. So with their gen, I was able to power the laptop back, and then I found out that majority, if not all, of the work I did that day was not saved. So I ran back to the library. I took it as, if life should give you lemons, you make lemonades out of it. So I ran back to the library and I wanted to start the work again, over again, to continue, at least to just progress in my project work. So when I got to the library again, I had returned the project work to the place where the man now instructed me to keep them, only for me to get there and I didn't find the project work. And I was like, wait, what's happening? I kept this thing here, why can't I find it? And all of a sudden Mr. A on his seat. He said it was not like that. Is this what you are looking for? You see the point I'm trying to make to you, that if you don't keep them in the normal shelf where other students can easily see it, then it will not be accessible to them too, the way it's not accessible to you. And in my mind I was just like, why is this man just dragging this issue? Like, you already said this thing before, I already heard you and I already obeyed, so why are you dragging it, for God's sake? Why? So, and meanwhile, by this time I was already upset about the fact that my work didn't save. So I didn't care much about what he was saying. I was just like, what he's doing is not what he's doing. Just give me the work and let me continue. So when I continued the work, another guy that knew me in the library, he came around, and then I felt, since I knew him, let me just greet him. So I greeted him, and the next thing is suddenly started accusing me of plagiarism. He started saying that, are you copying our this project work? That, didn't you see it in the place in the library where it was put that don't photocopy this project work? And I was like, wait, what is happening? And then Mr. A came, and the two of them started saying, and Mr. A was like that, let me see your project topic, let me compare it to these other projects that you've been using as a guide. Are you copying it? And I was like, no, why would you accuse me of plagiarism? And then Mr. A goes, oh, I'm accusing you of plagiarism. And he was like, you are mannerless. And then he took the project from me, and he was like, let me see how you use this project today. And then he was like, I can ban you from coming to the library, and there's nothing that will happen, nobody will do anything about it, or something like that. And we just started dragging it, and we went to the main library and we started dragging it there, because I did not keep quiet. Sometimes I keep quiet for elders to bully me, and sometimes I don't. So and up till now, I don't regret that I did not keep quiet. If you think I'm maybe a rude child, I don't know, but I defended myself. I did not keep quiet. I started saying, how will you just come and accuse me of plagiarism? That's just wrong. How would you just do that? How would you just accuse me of plagiarism? And then we were dragging it. We turned the library upside down and everything. And there was a guy that knew me from where I stay, and the guy was even there in his own bid to step in the matter. He started telling me that I should shut up and that I should listen first of all and something. And I was like, don't tell me to shut up. This man just comes to accuse me of plagiarism. If anybody wants to accuse me of plagiarism, it's not the library. The librarian has no business what I use the books of the library for. It's my department and my lecturers that are in charge of that. So how would you just come like that? Is it because of the project placement issue? It was not even an issue talk that we had earlier when I came to the library, and it's that made him start picking on me like that and everything. So he called the security to send me out of the library. And honestly speaking, when I just remember how I was treated that day, for a while I was hot. Now I think the hot is melting away. I was hot because the security didn't even ask that who was right or who was wrong. The security just came and was like, leave. The man too was like, leave. And they just sent me out of the library in front of people. And some people will probably be looking at me on the road now, and they'll be thinking, see this girl that was fighting the other day, and they'll probably not know the true story. And you know, in Nigeria, in a culture where older people are more heard than younger people probably think it's my fault. But I think at this point I should say I don't care. So if you were there in the library that day and you saw what happened and you're watching this video now, if you choose to hear my own story and put two and two together and then now say, oh, this was what happened, now I understand, thank you very much, kudos, and I clap for you. But if you still insist that, oh, she was still, I don't care. I think at this point I have to say I don't care. I have other things to think about. I have a lot of things that are running through my memory. So if that is what you want to insist on believing, shake me, congratulations. Don't carry. I can't keep myself. I cannot keep myself. So that day passed, and I remember I felt bad. I went to my supervisor's office and I started using other projects from his office to continue my work. I called my mom. I was almost in tears. I felt bad, and my mom had to call my supervisor to assist me, and he wanted us to go back to meet the man in the library, and I just asked him not to worry, that we should just leave the matter. So that was last year, and then I traveled, so I wasn't available in school again until this year 2022. I went to the library and this man saw me. I didn't greet him, and up to today, if I see this man, I don't want to greet him. I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to have anything to do with him. In fact, the other man that brought up the gist about plagiarism sef, the funniest thing is I can't even really remember much, because after the drama happened, I can't really remember where he ran to or where he went. It was this Mr. A that insisted and was dragging with me. So if I see this Mr. A on the road, I don't greet him, I don't talk to him, I don't want to know him, I don't know him from anywhere, I don't care, because you hurt me so bad. You, like, you treated me that day like you just treated me anyhow, for like no reason. And no, he just picked up on me. It was not nice. So he saw me and I didn't greet him at the library. I pretended as if I didn't see him, and he came to meet me and he was like, oh, were you the one that fought with me the other day? And I said no, because in my mind I didn't fight with him, I was only defending myself. And he started trying to be nice. Oh, so how is your work going? Something. I was just using my phone and I was giving him like straight answers. Like, I don't care to be in friendship. There was another day I went to the library and he was trying to talk to me. He was trying to help out. I just did like as if nobody was talking. I'm sorry if I'm taking it too far, but I remember there were times I just started thinking of how I was embarrassed unjustly that day at the library, and I was so hurt. And it's now that when I did the Yoruba version of this story time, that time I was still like wearing the hurt and the pain I felt from this story. It's now that I'm saying the English version that I don't feel as hurt and pain as that time. I know that we human beings, we say things like forgive and forget, but sometimes you have to process your hurt. Sometimes it might take a while for you to forget. And I pray sometimes it's not easy to forgive. I just pray that God will give us like grace to forgive easily and quickly. And another thing is, let's try to stop stepping on people's toes. If people did not offend you, stop looking for trouble, especially elderly people. Nigerian adults, stop this thing. You people will see a younger person minding their business, doing their thing. The next thing, you start picking up fights, and you'll be expecting them to still be respecting you when you are disrespecting them. When they disrespect you back because you disrespected them, then you begin to shout about how the person is mannerless, how the person does not have respect, how the person is decent. But why did you look for trouble in the first place? Why do you look for trouble in the first place? Why are we doing like this? It's not good. We are human beings to each other. God created us for one another. Let's be doing ourselves well. Let's be doing ourselves good. And another thing, if you offend somebody, apologize. Don't just go and start acting all nice and kind to them suddenly. Go through that process of apology. Apologize. Then before you now continue to start saying, okay, let there be reconciliation. But reconciliation without apology, stop it. Stop it. It's not good. Stop. Yes, you that I'm talking to, you that I'm pointing at, stop it. Stop it. Just stop it. It's not nice. This is like the second staff that will be doing that thing to me in this school. They will hurt me, maltreat me, humiliate me, like, and they don't usually do it like secretly. They do it in public so that I can soak in that shame and disgrace and disrespect well. Then they won't apologize. All of a sudden they start acting nice and friendly and kind. Stop it. Stop it. It's not good. It's not good. Let's stop that thing. I hope you have learned one or two things in this story time today. I'm glad I was able to do this video today. Please don't forget to subscribe, share, and put your comments in and like, so that the family can expand. Thank you so much for watching this video. So I fulfilled my promise of doing the English version of this story time. This thing is no more on my neck. Now I can sleep in peace. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.